Right, Megovanen, and welcome back to another update video. A very short one. Two things really to show. I thought, well, right now the Criterion 50% off is going on at Barnes & Noble's. I think it's going to last until the 24th or 25th, which is a shame. I mean, they seem like they're starting a little later and ending a little sooner. I think it started like November 6th or November 7th, when it used to start at the beginning of November and then ending on the 24th or 25th, whereas it used to last until the absolute end of November. So it used to last the whole month of November and not anymore. So I did get one Criterion, and I thought maybe I was going to get another one. There's maybe a slim chance I will. I'm not too sure. If I have enough money, there is at least one more title I would like to get. I haven't much time, but still, if I come up with the money for it, then I will get it. And I got that in the mail, I think like yesterday. And I have one thing I'm going to show that I picked up maybe a few months ago at the Dollar General store, which they're no longer just $1. They are like $1.25 now. So it was only $1.25, and it's one I've seen before. And I just thought, for $1.25, I may as well get it, and it's my kind of genre that I like, and that is I Kill Giants. Starring Zoe Saldana. Madison Wolfe, I believe, is the little girl in this one. As a young girl, a terrifying giant. Oh, not as a young girl, a terrifying giant. We're stronger than we think. From the producers of Harry Potter. Okay, so when you look at this, you can see it's a little girl with some enchanted warhammer about to duel some big-ass giant. Now, I don't want to say anything about it that will spoil it, but it's much more similar to something like a Bridge to Terabithia than it is a Narnia film, but still a great one, and it has some pretty good drama, and it touches up on something that's kind of maybe a very sensitive subject, we'll say, and I recommend it. It is quite good, I thought, and the special effects for the giants were done, just the right amount, not super, dominating the film. It's the characters and the story that take precedence over all that. So I do recommend this. I believe Zoe Saldana is the teacher of the little girl, and she's noticing some things with the little girl. So I Kill Giants. I recommend that. And here is my Criterion. This is one that my brother has on DVD. He has the old DVD Criterion of this, and he got it maybe, I don't know, I want to say maybe late 2000s, maybe closer to around 2010, and but the DVD of it on Criterion came out like 98 or 99, late 90s, and about 2 decades later, well, actually a little over 2 decades later, it seems. Yeah, I think it is a little over 2 decades later. They came out with the Blu-ray of it. In fact, it just came out this year, I think, sometime in like April or May or something like that. And it is a Katharine Hepburn film. It is a good one, a really good one. It is a beautiful looking film. A film by David Lean, it says here. And like I said, it stars Katharine Hepburn. There's no relation to Audrey Hepburn, just so you guys know. Summertime. This cover is okay. I know a lot of people seem to hate the cover, but it's all right. You know, I'm going to be quite honest. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks a lot better when you actually have it in your hand with this, you know, seeing it right here, versus when you just look at it, you know, a screenshot of it, and it's just, you know, even here it's probably not coming out good. You know, if you look at it, it's not even a screenshot. You just have the image of it, and it didn't look as nice. But like I said, looking at it now, what in the fuck? What did they do? Is this? What is this? Is this a crack? Is this a sticker? I don't know. Oh God. If it is a crack or defect, I need to return this because this is just not cool. You see that? Yeah. You see it? It's that. When I take it out of the plastic, that line is going across. If that's a crack, I don't like that. So this is number 22. See, it's early into the Criterion catalog, and only now did it come out on Blue. Similar films like this, in terms of like the setting and the beauty of everything, there's two I could think of right off. One is called Under the Tuscan Sun with Diane Lane, where in that film Diane Lane just pretty much drops everything and moves to Italy. I think that's Italy, right? Tuscan Sun. Oh no, Tuscany. Maybe that's Italy. I'm not sure. But she moves there, another country, and starts her new life there and finds romance over there. And one of the last lines in that film was something about anyone can find love, even this late in the game. You know, is what she says. She falls in love with some Italian man, and the cinematography in that is beautiful. Another one is more of a noirish psychological thriller, and it stars Charlotte Rampling, much older now, but still the film was like, what, 2003, I think? 2002, 2003? But still, she was in her later years, Charlotte Rampling. And it's called Swimming Pool. And she's a book writer, an author, and she goes to France. I think her publisher or someone offers that she stays at her vacation home there in France because she needed to get her mind clear, and too much noise where she's working, where she typically works, and she couldn't come up with anything. So she goes over there. And the cinematography there in France, beautiful. Well, this one has such beautiful imagery in here. Now, I only seen it one time. It was my brother's DVD, and the picture quality was pretty poor. What country will it say? Venice. Venice. So you see all the beautiful cinematography here in Venice. And what is cool about this, now here's the thing. The DVD, the picture quality was pretty poor, and the sound was not that great. But the thing that also kind of bothered me, but then makes sense, is it wasn't widescreen, and neither is this. It fills up top to bottom, but to the left and right, the edges, they're cut off. You know, the black lines are not really cut off, but it was just the aspect ratio it was filmed in. And it kind of works because in here there are a lot of beautiful tall buildings, so you get the full height of it, but you don't get the left and right. If they were to put it in to widescreen, it would cut off all that beautiful architecture, and you you'd be missing the tops of those. So here you're pretty much seeing the full length of those gorgeous structures, you know, and this picture, so I read, is really cleaned up nicely, absolutely gorgeous, and this is a 1955 film, 100 minutes, and I think the features are kind of thin. You know, we have a new interview with film historian Melanie Williams, interview from 1963 with director David Lean, and audio excerpts. So not a whole lot of special features on here, but it's quite okay. And this is just a beautiful film. You know, films like this, you know, Summertime and Swimming Pool and others like it. If you can't go on vacation, in addition to watching those, you know, those I don't even know what they call it, either like National Geographic films or documentaries, or these ones where they take you just around the world and you get to see the sights, like those vacation kind of videos, but not done like cheesy or anything like that. Those films can do it for you. It's like the next best thing to being there. But films like these, if you want a more romanticized version and visualization of it, and not only that, these things too, these older ones especially, are like a time capsule, you know, into what it was like during the era that, you know, this was shot in this case 1955, and being in Venice. But the story here is great. I pretty much forgot much of it. I guess I can just kind of read it. In a tour de force of fearless vulnerability, Katharine Hepburn portrays the conflicting emotions that stir the heart of a lonely middle-aged American tourist who is forced to confront her insecurities when she is drawn into a seemingly impossible affair with a charming Italian shopkeeper amid the ancient city's canals and pizzerias. So, you see, it is a romance. That's basically all it was. Like I said, I seen it when my brother got it over a decade ago, and I only had seen it one time, and I just remember some of the sights, but I don't remember, you know, much of the film. So anyways, yeah, Summertime. Okay, so again, I have I Kill Giants, starring Zoe Saldana, and Katharine Hepburn in Summertime. And I recommend checking out both films and maybe even adding it to your collection. That's it. Hope you all enjoyed. And, you know, when I see Summertime, you know what? I can save it for later. You know what? I better open it now just to have this on record in case I need to provide a visual, you know, if I have to return this. Jesus, really sorry about this. Let me pause it. Okay. You know what? There's no problem. I think that was just a defect in the plastic, and I just have to, you know, it's kind of sticking out the paper, and I just have to adjust that, and there's no crack. Oh, it just looks like it's a cheap paper. It just looks cheap, but it's okay. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Yes, first of all, you see what I mean? How it's not aligned, right? It should be more down, and instead, this is like a Xerox. Like they Xeroxed this. What the hell? But it's okay. Maybe they're all like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you. Happy holidays as well. Yeah, it's, you know, November 18th. And I want to give a quick super shout out to my dear friend Todd. He has two channels. There's his sister gaming channel, of course, which is Surviving the Horror, as well as his movie channel, where all his movie stuff are. He does showcases and updates. Todd E. Walnuts. I'm going to leave the link to both of their channels down below. If you're into more of like movies and collecting stuff, and you just enjoy seeing people's collections, do check out Todd E. Walnuts. Hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. If you're into the gaming, then subscribe to Surviving the Horror if you're into both. And please, I implore you guys to please subscribe to both. Okay, so Toddy Walnuts is the name. Thank you so much. Great guy, one of the greatest men that I known here on YouTube. You know, along with people like Movie Mike and Falagar and Sean and many of the others. But I mean, those guys that I just mentioned, I've known them for at least like 10 years. You know, so okay, so yeah. Very quickly, see, it's all fixed up. I fixed it. And it comes with a booklet inside. Has lovely disc art, which is very nice to see, always nice to see. And the booklet is, wow, really cool. Oh, cool. I like the reversible art here. It's not really reversible, but you know, it has the inside art. And there's a book. Super cool. Yeah. And well, you know, it kind of opens up, like, you know, you can read about the film. It's got that, so still very nice. Okay, so that's it.